morning, everyone. Welcome to Yoga Shalom at Home. I'm Reb Cantor Lisa Levine, and I'm going to be your guide through this rainbow chakra balance. The winter solstice is almost here, and the news of the day has shaken us up, perhaps shut us down just a little bit. The chakras are the energy center along the midline of the body, from crown to root. They're responsible for all levels of being, of energetic being. Hatha yoga poses, or the asana, evolved as vehicles for opening and balancing these chakra energy channels. Now, each chakra is matched with vibrant colors and specific poses which connect this energy highway to balance and enhance them for maximum benefit. As we go through our gentle flow practice today, I'll be referring to the chakras, the color, and the element they are associated with, and suggest their connections to actions as well as a sentence which might act as a mantra. Maybe you'll be thinking about some of these things. I'll also perhaps refer to the sphirot, the circles of energy which exist, according to the Kabbalists, like a tree throughout the body, from Keter, crown, to Shekhinah, the feet. And next week we will explore this energy grid, so they're going to be intersecting even more. Allow yourself to absorb these suggestions and imagine the flow of chi, the energy throughout the body, as though it were colored light. Let's begin by taking a few moments to bring ourselves into this present space. Ground into the sit bones in your chair or on the mat, mindful that there are a lot of negative energy swirling around us today, including the violence of Mother Earth and nature. That may be pulling our attentions away and our intention for balance away from us. So pack up a suitcase with all your worries, your fears, and to-do lists. Place it outside of the door. Allow this 1 hour for yourself, for self-care, to relax and release, to unplug and plug in. Soften the gaze or close the eyes if that's available to you. Lengthen the spine. Allow the shoulders to fall away from the ears. And just notice how you're feeling today. Swallow in the throat. And as niggly thoughts come in like to-do lists, just pack them away in that suitcase. Place anything you don't need outside of the door. Close the door and create that mishkan, that holy space for yourself. So we'll start with our usual body scan, imagining a thin light, a thread which will morph into different colors. The first is a white crystal light, connecting to the source of light beyond anything we can imagine. And then to the crown of the head, the keter. Allow that thread to lift the spine, creating space for the flow of shefa, divine energy. So imagine this white light attached to the crown of the head. We call that chakra Sahasrara. Sahasrara, the keter, the crown. Imagine that light flowing down into the third eye, Ajna. Now those colors are the rainbow colors, so I call this the rainbow chakra balancing. Imagining all the colors of the rainbow coming into the wisdom center, Chokhmah, wisdom, the third eye. Sometimes our third eye can see more than when our eyes are open. So imagine that rainbow right in the center of the third eye. Imagine that thread of light now coming down into the throat, into a blue, morphing into a vibrant blue, into the space of the throat, Vishvura Madra, our center of speech. Do we speak with wisdom? Do we use the wisdom of the third eye into the speech? Hopefully we do, and that's what balancing these chakras will do. There we go. And imagine that blue light coming down the thread into the heart space. Air and lungs, also the balance of Tiferet and the Spirot of loving kindness and strength, opening the Anahata, the heart space with green. And imagine that light coming down into the kishkis, the stomach, the liver, the organs, that fire, the chutzpah, to our kishkis. Imagine that Panipura chakra being filled with orange, with yellow, bright yellow, and then fading down into orange, down in to the belly, into the reproductive organs and the sacral core, Svadhisthana, water. Allow that bright orange, yellow for the kishkas down into orange, into the lower belly, and all the way down into the root, Muladhara, into the tail, into the red, the earth, the root of everything which we hold most dear to us, rooting us into what matters most. And then as we begin this balance, we're going to begin with Muladhara into our earth root. I'm going to move back, and hopefully you can see this chakra. There we go. I'm going to be a little bit offset. Perfect. All right. So let's drop our attention now into our pranayama, into the breath. Oops, I need to move this a little bit more. There we go. Dropping the attention down into the breath, eyes closed or gaze softened. As you inhale, allow the lights from all of the chakras to come in through the spine. And as you slowly exhale through the nostrils, allow the safety to come into the center of your being. I am safe at the center of my being, at the core. Inhaling through the nostrils into the lower belly, lower lungs, and upper lungs. As you inhale, think about what is your dharma, what is your purpose, what is most important, what grounds you, what roots you to the earth. And as you exhale, slowly, upper lungs, lower lungs, and belly, pulling belly button to spine. Imagine that red earth of Muladhara opening and expanding, rooting you down. Inhale, lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, inhaling that red light all the way up the spine, melting into the other colors, orange, yellow, heart center, blue for throat, purple third eye, into that white light. And then as you exhale, the opposite, white light, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, and all the way down to the root, the red. This is the energy highway that we're creating today with our breath. Inhale, lower belly, up to the top of your glass, filling it with all of the colors of the chakras, all the way to the crown of the head, to white crystal. And then as you exhale, imagine from white to third eye, purple, blue of the throat, green, Anahata, heart, down into the yellow, orange, and red. Inhale, bring that root up into the kishkas, into your solar plexus, into the heart, into the throat, the speech, into the wisdom of the third eye, and to the crown. And then beyond the crown to that which is beyond what we know. And then as you exhale, feel that energy soaring through the spine. Exhaling slowly, imagining one color melting into the next. Inhale again, lower belly, into the sacral core, into the belly, the kishkas, yellow, into the heart, green, into the throat, blue, bright blue, into the third eye, purple, into the crystal at the top of the ketu, and once again, releasing, imagining all of the colors of the rainbow. And release. Excellent. All right, so we're going to, for Svadhisthana, this is our reproductive center, also the sacral center of the body. It's represented with water. So we're going to bring our feet together and do just a couple of simple asana. The first one is called bound angle pose. So the knees are out, feet are together, hands are at the feet. We could inhale up, arms up, and then all the way forward. And take it nice and easy. If you're in a chair, you can easily do this by just bringing your knees apart and coming forward. And if you need to use a blanket, a block, or a prop, feel free to do that. This isn't a specifically restorative practice. We'll do that at the end of the month. Release down towards the feet as you exhale. Let's come up one more time. Inhale up and all the way down. Releasing forward, imagining that orange color below in the belly. I flow with the rhythm of life. Imagine the oxygen in your body just like water flowing from head to toe. Inhale, come up. Let's extend one leg to the side. Bring the left arm up. Inhale. And a nice, easy side bend. So just opening up the side body, opening up the sacral center. Release. Inhale, exhale, bring that left arm down to the floor. And a nice, easy balance to the other side. Feel that opening. Inhale up. One more time to that side. Maybe you can get down a little bit farther or grab your toe. Inhale, exhale, come down a little bit more. And inhale up. Exhale, nice big stretch over to the other side. Look up under that right arm, get that twist. Good. Bring that foot in. Inhale, exhale, extend the other leg out. So great. Inhale, right arm up and over. Open up that side body. Open up the sacral center. I flow with the rhythm of life. Flow back over to the other side. Inhale, exhale, bring that left arm over. Right arm is down and hand is down on the mat. Inhale up. I flow with the rhythm of life. Good. Inhale up. Hand down. Maybe go a little bit farther over this time. Release. Good. Come up. Bring feet together. Inhale up. And all the way forward. Good. Release the shoulders. Good. Come up. And we are going to move now very slowly. And I have a blanket here for my knees. So if you need one, please use one. I'll also adjust my mat. Come on to all fours. We're going to start with some circles here. Manipura, Manipura, Manipura. It's our Kishka, so we need to get that fire going, my friends. So knees are on the ground, arms are under the shoulders, and let's just begin by making small circles with the hips to the right, clockwise, tiny little circles, small circles. Get the fire going in your intestines. Pull the belly button to the spine, engage the core, and then go in the other direction. So we're going to work in mandalas, creating this fire. Breathing, inhaling, and exhaling 3 in that direction. Now we're going to go a little bit bigger. So forward, side, back, side, engaging the core, creating that fire in the belly. Inhaling and exhaling. And then go in the other direction. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Good job. Push back 1 for 1 second into child's pose. Come back up to meet me in tabletop. Inhale, stretch the right hand out. Press the left hand back. Create that fire in your core. As you breathe, push that heel back. Extend that arm out. Inhale, exhale, and if you'd like to grab your left foot with your right hand, open up that heart center. Feel the fire in the belly. Manipura. I feel confident in my power. And release and extend and come back down into child's pose just for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, meet me back at tabletop. Good. Stretch that left hand out, press the right foot back, press it back, reach forward, breathe, create that fire in your belly. Fire. And then if you'd like to reach back, the left hand reaches back to grab the right. Open the heart center. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, reach forward, press the right foot back. And bring that knee down. And child's pose. Wiggle out the hips. Great. All right. We're going to open our hearts for Anahata. So come back to tabletop. We're going to do a mat pose and a standing pose for this. So inhale, exhale, and drop the tail up, looking up. Inhale and exhale, push through the shoulder blades and draw the hips towards the shoulders. Inhale, drop the tail up. Cow. Nice and easy and slow. Exhale, push through into angry cat. Really push through the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Meet me in tabletop. Inhale, exhale, push into downward facing dog. And imagine that your heart is expanding into the shoulders. Open the heart center, Anahata. Drop the hips. And Chaturanga yoga push-up all the way down. Use the hands to push the shoulders away into a full cobra. Open the heart and feel that green center of the heart radiating love in front of you. Open the heart. Exhale, come down. We're going to go up one more time into a nice full cobra. Inhale. Exhale, push and open the heart center. Breathe. Good. Push back once again into child's pose. And then slowly push to standing and hinge up. Legs are wide. Inhale, exhale, right toes to the right wall, left toes in. And lean way over that standing leg. Open the heart center. Bring the left arm up into Trikonasana triangle and breathe. And breathing. Exhale, bring left hand to left back thigh, right arm over. Open the heart with the right arm. Anahata, heart opening. My heart is open to living mindfully. Good, let's go straight to the other side. So left toes to the left wall, right toes in. Arms are up, inhale, exhale, lean way over that standing leg. Inhale, right arm up, breathe, and left arm down, triangle, heart opening, mindfully. Good, right hand to right back thigh, left arm over. Good, one more time, down into triangle. Lift up through the fingertips, gazing at the thumbnail if that's available, down through the fingertips, strengthening the legs, opening the heart, living mindfully, breathing. Good. Right hand to right back thigh as the green of Anahata balances with the root and and the kishkas. We are covered. Good. And bring the feet in just slightly. Toes are pointing 45 degrees. Inhale, exhale, and bend the knees. Arms open. Devi Asana, the goddess of the open heart. And breathe. Good. Inhale. Exhale. And send that power out into the world. That love. And palms come together. And draw that line of balance. That energy highway all the way down into the heart. And release. Vishuddha, the throat chakra. Well, this is a really important chakra because it balances what we think, what's in our heart, and what comes out of our mouths. So it's a very important. So let's, I'd like to do a couple of different asana with this. We haven't done a lot of standing twists before, but we're going to do that today. I follow and speak my truth. I follow and speak my truth. Let's bring our hands to the creases of the thighs. Inhale, exhale, extend the head to the opposite wall, and then allow the shoulders to bring us down, the gravity. I follow and speak my truth. Inhale, exhale, and allow all the blood to flow into the throat. Imagine that every word that you say is filled with truth and kindness. Inhale, and as you exhale, come over to the left foot. So bring both hands over to the left foot. Inhale, and as you exhale, leave your right hand down and lift your left arm up. Feel the neck and the throat engaged with the heart and with all the other chakras that we're balancing. They're just connected. And lower that left arm down. Bring both hands over to the right. Inhale, exhale, leave the left hand towards the foot and raise the right arm up. And breathe and feel that connection with the throat, to the heart, to the kishkas, to the sacral center, and to the root. Inhale, exhale, release. Bring the hands to center. And bring the feet in a little bit more. And if you can, Hindi squat. Bringing the fingertips to the throat. Soften the gaze. Smile through the mouth. I follow and speak my truth, bringing that truth all the way down from throat to root. Inhale. If you have knee concerns, you really probably want to not do this or modify. Bring the hands to the ground, bring the feet strongly to the mat. Inhale, exhale, and slowly hinge up. Inhale, arms all the way up, and bring that energy down the midline to the throat. Anahata into the heart. Place the left hand on the heart, the right hand over, and bring that wisdom of truth of what we speak right into the heart center. Release. Okay, we're going to do another mat pose. I know we're going back and forth today, but it's kind of the nature of this chakra balancing. We are going to concentrate on the third eye, ajna, which is very important because the third eye gives us the wisdom to see a lot of things that our open eyes cannot see. So it's important that we try to close the eyes just for a moment. Now I'm crouching on my knees. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can use a blanket. You can stay in your chair. It's perfectly fine. Inhale, exhale, come into tabletop. Inhale, downward facing dog. Push through the hands almost as though the third eye is going to touch the ground, but it's not going to yet, but it will in a moment. And our mantra for this, I know the path of truth. I know the path of truth. Drop the hips into plank, close the eyes. I know the path of truth. The body becomes the path. The third eye is the truth. Hold this plank pose if you can, just for a few more moments. Breathe. And chaturanga, yoga push-up, all the way down. Good. Bring the hands in front of the body. This is Sphinx pose, but it's going to turn into dolphin in just a moment. Inhale, exhale, and push through the feet. So the forearms are on the mat. Now you can get your third eye. If you push through the arms, your third eye should be able to be on the mat. If you can't do that, that's fine. And breathe. Inhale and release. Good. Come back down, all the way down flat. Stack the palms one on top of the other. Place the third eye, the wisdom center, on the palms on the top of the hand. And massage from side to side. And breathe. Enjoy 2 full breaths. Grateful for all the wisdom. This beautiful wisdom that comes into the purple center of ajna. I follow the path of truth. Inhale. Exhale. Place palms flat. Push into balasana, child's pose. Once again, third eye onto the mat. Massaging with the hands out, with the arms outstretched. If that doesn't work for you, you can always stack your hips. I have a blanket here, so it works great for me. Third eye on the mat. Toes are touching and the knees are wide as the belly flaps through. And breathe in the purple of the beautiful third eye. Allow it to melt down into the throat, bright blue, into the green of the heart. Feel the energy of the kishkas, orange, down into the sacral center, yellow, and into the root, tail, red. The energy highway is flowing freely as you breathe. Inhale and exhale. Meet me at tabletop one more time. Push into our last downward facing dog of the day. Walk the dog, pushing down the right heel and then the left. Breathing. Releasing. Drop the knees, cross the feet, and sit down. And let's come flat onto the mat. I have my chair here because I want to put my legs up. And believe it or not, if you want to do, if you're used to doing a headstand, handstand, shoulder stand, now is the time. We're going to do an inversion to bring some of the blood into our white light chakra, the crystal chakra, Sahasrara, Sahasrara. So I'm going to bring my legs up the chair. If you don't have a chair, you can just lift your feet up. The important part of this practice is the inversion. To get this balance, we need to bring all of the energy down into the brain, into the top of the head, crystal chakra. And as you feel the spine release into the mat, allow the memory of someone who you hold dear, the energy of their energy coming into your body. Perhaps say their name out loud, someone who you're remembering. My mother, Shirley Lipko's Yahrzeit is coming up this Shabbat, so I'm going to call her name, but any other name that you would like to call for memory. Feel free to allow any grief or sadness that you don't need just to flow up through the feet, out through the soles of the feet. And as you inhale, flex and point, release that. Inhale, flex, and then point, and then release that. Allow the hips to release any grief you might be holding. Allow the heart to open and absorb any joyful memories that you want to keep. Allow the crystal light in the top of the head to shine a light onto all of the memories that are sacred. And bringing that sacred memory and energy down from the crown of the head, feeling oneness in all of the energy centers. Crown of head, third eye, purple, the blue in the throat chakra, green of the heart, Anahata, orange, Hishkiz, Chutzpah, yellow, water, the water of flexibility, into the root, and then into the feet, Malchut or Shekhinah, in the Sfirot energy. Inhale now and bring your arms up above the head and feel this energy highway from the tips of the fingers all the way down to the tips of the toes. From the tips of the toes all the way up to the tips of the fingers. And bring the arms down. Release the legs in front of you. If you have a bolster that you want to bring under your legs, it's perfectly fine. Let's find a little space for Shavasana. Flat on the mat. Hands are down at the sides. Feet are flopped open. The breath shallows just a slight bit. And imagine that the lights of the chakras are cradling you in your Shavasana today. From the white crystal cradling the head into the third eye, the purple surrounding the face, into the throat and the neck, beautiful bright blue, protecting your speech and bringing kindness to the speech. Into the heart, surrounding the heart, making space for the love and blessing that you'll be needing during this season of the winter solstice, the holidays, and everything that's happening in the world. Imagine the heart and lungs expanding with green, moving down into the kishkas, fire in the stomach, surrounded with life-giving courage, chutzpah. Down into the water, the reproductive waters of life. Into the sacral core. Beautiful bright orange. And finally the red of the earth. The base of the spine, allowing the hips to release. And the legs become heavy. The arms become heavy. And all of the rainbow colors acting as a blessing of protection throughout the body, creating a balance between mind, body, and spirit, bringing a sense of wholeness and peace, protection, a rainbow chakra cocoon surrounding blessing. Wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, sensing the greater balance in the body. Draw the knees into the chest and then drop them over to the right side, making a pillow of the arms and a blanket of the knees. When you feel you're ready, push yourself up to seated. Coming into this new balanced state, we can allow all of this healing to flow outward. Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? Let's end our practice as we always do, with a little bit of healing. Bringing to mind all of those who are in need of healing today, those who are suffering from every kind of disaster and every kind of illness, every kind of plague, those who are suffering, those who are caring for them. If you have someone to call to mind for our healing today, please do so, or put their name in the chat room. And let's open the heart. Inhale. Exhale, let's send all those chakra rainbows out into the world for healing. Inhale, palms together, press, 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 all the way down the midline with that energy that we created today. Good, inhale, heart open. And exhale, send all that chakra healing out into the world. Inhale, palms together. And as you exhale, imagine that color coming right into the midline of the body, pressing fingertips to the third eye. Wisdom to the throat chakra, understanding, and then to the heart, love. And finally sending that healing to everyone in this room, and creating our healing circle. And hands into Anjali Mudra. Thank you all for spending this hour of healing with me. I wish you a day of chakra balance, of rainbows, of peace, light. Namaste.
Peace.